Life gets better by change, not by chance. Episode 17. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to another episode of Life Gets Better by Change, Not by Chance. This is our episode 17. I am so happy that you're here watching us today. Please help me welcome my co hosts, Sevit and Jackie. How are you guys?
Hello, hello.
I'm really excited about today's episode because we've got someone from Germany. Our special guest is from Germany and a Nigerian immigrant working full time as a chef and running this online business on the side for about 2 years now. Please help me welcome Henry.
Welcome.
Thank you,
How
Helen. Hello, everyone. Thank you.
are you?
Thank you for having me, guys. It's a big pleasure to be here, and yeah, I'm so glad to be among you guys here to share the amazing testimonies of this business. So I look forward. Let's just have fun. It's really good telling the story of this journey. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No, thanks for doing this. We really appreciate you taking your time out and
Yeah.
doing this for us. Sev, it over to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I guess, Henry, one of the things that I was excited about hearing about is just like the rest of us here, you're also, a migrant. We've all left our countries looking for a better lifestyle. And we've gone to different things. So myself, Jackie, and Tara have decided better life for us is in Australia. You found yourself in Germany. So I guess my question to you then is, you've got a full-time job as a chef, like Tara is telling us. What were your reasons for looking for a side hustle or a way of looking for extra income? What were you thinking on?
All right. That's a big question actually. Like you said rightly, we left our home country. We came to a foreign land to look for a greener pasture. And we thought leaving our home and coming to Europe is just the answer to all our problems. It was a big challenge for me when I came to Germany in 2014. I had to learn the language. I had to go for a vocational college, which I spent 3 years of my life trying to learn a profession. Actually, I actually graduated and I started a full-time job as a chef cook. That was when I realized that this is just the beginning of life for me. And I had to, put up, so many effort, my time on my job in order to make, income and to sustain my life.
Absolutely.
Remembering that I also have a family back home that I have to take care of, my mother, my siblings, my relatives, people that are looking up to me because they said, oh, you've left the country and you're now in Europe. Actually, you're going to be making too much money. So they just write down a list of all the things they wanted. And, they're expecting you to, get it for them. But,
Absolutely.
okay, yeah, but when I came here, I realized that it is not the way we thought it was going to be. And we had to start life all over. I was literally working. When you came to Germany and you are independent, you're on your own. You pay your house rent, you pay your tax, you pay your bills and everything. And all these things were just coming from my only source of income, which is my job. And then I really calculate my savings every month. It was really not helpful. There are like I could spend like 6 months saving whatever I have left of my salary after paying all my bills, and one single problem from home would just sweep it off everything. Then I have to start all over again afresh. So this continued for years, and I begin to realize that it's not going to sustain with just one source of income. We've been having, like if you are really from Africa, especially in Nigeria, where I come from, you really know that having your family back home is, especially when it comes to times of health issue, is a dangerous aspect because there is no insurance. Anything could happen to anyone, and you're just gonna jump in to fit in the bills. Such a things have happened to me several times that I have to spend everything I have to take care of one person in the hospital and all that. So paying their house rent, paying bills, educational fees, and all that, just on one person. And this one person is owning only one stream of income. That's a big challenge, right? So that was when I realized that yes, there is a need for a second stream of income. How am I supposed to go about it was a different game because my job was the one that was taking all my time. As a chef cook, I work 2 shifts in a day. Every weekend I'm at work. I only have 1 day off. So all my time I spend them at my work. So yeah, I thought about having a stream of income, but how? Okay, that's just the whole story about me. That's the history there. It's such
Wow,
a good one.
Fair enough.
such an inspiring story.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in Germany, Henry?
I came to Germany in 2014, so this
Nice.
is 2021, so about 7 years now.
All right. So Henry, why online? I mean, you could have. I know, being a chef, you were working long hours. So why did you look into online, and why this particular business community that you're in?
And there's one saying that people say, double your hustle. This is a common statement in Nigeria. People say always double your hustle. Like thinking about how people become successful in life is because they work. This is the mentality we have, that because they work too hard, they work every day, they don't have rest. That's how they become successful. But there is a new, trending that says that we need to work smart, not to work hard. So I sometimes watch the TVs and I imagine myself being a footballer. That's my dream, sometimes. And I had to say to myself, if I play football for 90 minutes and they pay me such a millions of, euros or dollar or whatever, and this is just for a week, and this person has done his job for just 90 minutes and is getting this kind of money. And reflecting it to other people also, there are people who sit in the office just 2 hours, 3 hours for the make. So I got to understand that, success in life doesn't mean how much strength you put in a business, how much mindset, how much knowledge, how much, courage you put in something you're doing. So that's when I realized that people are making wave online. And I see stuffs going on every day. I see people winning jackpot. I see people doing online business, and they've been successful. They're doing great. I said, these people, they don't have two heads. If I couldn't make it playing football or I couldn't make it doing other stuff, then I shouldn't spend my whole life just working to survive. There must be something else I could do. So that was the reason why I got into the online space. I was willing to learn every day, because if I spend if you look at my age now, I'm 35. So if I have to go work till I get to rent it or get to pension, I have to work another 33, 34 years more, So what if I invest this time in business, online business, even if I'm willing to learn every day, an hour a day, investing it in my time, I could make something out of it. So that was the reason why I decided online. Like really, there is nothing like, I believe that online can help you reduce the working hours. Because I actually don't have any, I would say I don't have extra time to spare for another job. Because all my job is, nobody wants to employ somebody who only have Mondays off, or just 1 day. So they really need you. If you want to do extra job in Germany, you need to be able to spare 2 specific days out, of the week. So for me, it wasn't even going to be easy for me to work extra job. And so I decided to go online, spend my hours, like 1 hour a day, do learning new things on online business. And that is how, God really made it work for me. So online was a choice because, it seems real. It seems good. It's just the best. It's just the best way to go. That's what I decided. So that's for me.
You're absolutely right, Henry. Yes. So why this online business community? Why did you decide to step into this and start
Um,
doing online journey?
Yeah, I know there are thousands of digital business out there, of which many of them I have seen. I was even contemplating of. I have many offers at that time, and yeah, I was thinking about it, which one to go first and which one. But yeah, this one came to me as a surprise. I wasn't even ready for it, but I saw someone from my own clan, my mentor, who was talking about this business on Facebook. I don't know where she's from. You know, when you talk about online, when you want to do online business, there's also this fear of not being scammed. Something is real or fake. So this I have nurtured in me, but I didn't allow it. I didn't allow it to rule, I didn't allow my fear to rule my desire for success, right? So, and when I saw this lady, she's from my clan. She's in Canada. I don't know her, but I know she's from Nigeria. We are from the same tribe. Well, she told me when I asked her, what is it all about? She just asked me to go and check it by watching the webinar and so on. And that was just it. I didn't get to ask more questions because I said to myself, what is it that we are so scared about that wouldn't make us to move forward? So I took up the challenge. I watched the webinar and I did the registration just to see what this whole thing is all about. Okay, now the registration is just a process to come and see, right? Because she assured me that I can still get my money back, but that wasn't the issue. I was willing to lose, but I was willing also to learn. So that's the first step, right? So when you want to do any online business, you take a step further. You don't wait like most of the time, most of the people who were doing this business with me, they want to know everything before they come in. They want to get all the green lights. You can't be at home and wait for all the traffic to be green before you start moving. You get to move. When the traffic is red, you stop, and then when it's green, you go vital. So that is how life is. So when I came in, I just registered and I said, let me see what this whole community is all about. But lo and behold, what I saw when I came in marveled me. I saw people of my kind. You see, that's one thing. I like seeing people of my kind, African migrants like me, doing wave in the online business. And I said, yeah, if these people can do it, then this is a place to be. And that was what really triggered me. I went there, I found out the community, I do my research. Wow. And what I saw testimonies, live testimonies, real people giving real testimonies. And many of them are also here in Germany. And I said, okay, this is something I want to do. Just a step further, I went in and I started running my business. So the training was awesome. The community, the support, I saw everything. And that was what triggered me to come in. So I could have withdrawn. I had a chance to withdraw. But what I saw triggered me more. And I just said, okay, I want to be part of this community. And that's why I chose this one. It wasn't like I saw it was the best from outside before I chose it. I came in and I saw it was the best. Then I had to go further, of which I can withdraw. So even if I withdraw that time, I'll be the one to lose. Even if I don't lose the money I risked, even if I don't lose the registration fee, I will still be the one to, because where I am today, I won't be there. You understand? So I took up the challenge. I came in and I saw the community was amazing. That is how I did it. So that's how my business. Since then, it's been an amazing journey for real.
And now you've met friends in Australia.
Really?
After this interview, right?
Yeah, this is the community. Like I said, I've seen a lot of people globally. Now I have a lot of friends all over the world. We talk about business. We talk just not business, not even business. We talk about life and every other thing. Just like this community, I love this kind of interactions. Like people come together. I don't believe you guys know yourself from the onset, but business brought us together, right? So the same thing. I met other people as well in this community. We can exchange ideas and learn new things from each other, right? So this is maybe one day you want to go to Nigeria, you want to come to Germany, you can just call me and say, hey, Henry,
Yes,
I'm visiting Germany.
certainly.
I will be glad to meet. This is how family meets. This is how friends meet. This is how the
Vice
world.
versa, for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
This is
Don't worry, we'll call you. I like fufu as well. So,
okay.
I guess,
That would be a pleasure. Really. That would
I
be a
guess
pleasure.
then, Henry, it's absolutely fascinating to hear your story, your struggles, your everyday challenges. One thing I will say is the fact that my friend, you were very smart that you actually decided hard work is not the way to go, and working smart is the way to go. Like
Yeah.
maybe 3-4 years after you hit Germany.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I see amongst migrants, even in my own community, is it's all about hard work and
Yes.
working 100 hours a day and
Yes.
having no sleep.
Yeah.
And that's how we're all brought up, whichever country we're from. That's how we're brought up. So you're definitely making a smart move. So bearing that in mind, I guess my question to you now is, for every single person that's watching and listening to your story, what advice have you got for them?
The only advice is everybody knows themselves and they know where, like when you're wearing the shoe, you know where the shoe is inching you, and you know how bad you need the change. And I just want to say I didn't get this change by working, increasing my working hours or putting more effort at my job. Sometimes I feel I want to quit this job like today, tomorrow, but I never had a hope before I started this business. There was no hope of quitting this job. There's just gonna be this job until you are 68 or 67 years old, right? So there wasn't any hope. But now there's hope. There is a big hope. There's a big chance. There's so many things. Even right now, I reduce my working hours. I'm working 50-50 like normals now. So, and furthermore, there is hope. This can happen within a year, within 2 years, within 3 years. It all depends on you. If not that I have a huge family that's, mouth to feed and all that, I could have been on my own long time ago. I could have said enough of this job, right? But yeah, I'm so happy that I have a lot of responsibility, but I'm so more happy that I have something to back me up. That's what makes life. So I love the family lifestyle. If you really love the family lifestyle, you really need to think digital. Just like you, my brother is there. Look at the child behind him. If you were to be at work, that baby will not be holding you like that, right? So yeah, you see, this is one thing. You can't take your children to work, but you can take your children with your business, and that's amazing thing. So it all depends on how they want it. If you really want change, and check about the world that we are in today, everyone is scared. Things are happening. This whole issue of COVID is really striking people down. And the best thing or the right place to be now is to be with your family and your loved ones.
Absolutely.
And that's something you can't take away. This is it's just amazing thing. You just can't take away that feeling that sometimes there are days you wake up from sleep, you don't feel like going to work. You might be earning good at your job might be going so well, but there are days if your job owns your life, you don't have your own time for your family. It's something that we really need to think about it. So I encourage everyone. It doesn't matter how long this will take you, or it doesn't matter the kind of, you might think you don't have time for this, but we have a supportive community that helps one another. So just, I encourage everybody to hop in. This could be the only opportunity or the best opportunity that will get you that financial freedom and time freedom. So that's what I have to say for now, really.
Absolutely. Nice.
No,
Thank
thanks for
you.
that.
Thank you, Henry.
Thank you
I
so
think
much for that, Henry. It's so nice to see you having that plan B, and we've got so many job quitters in our community, and
Definitely.
your name will be next, my friend. I can't wait to see you added
Yeah,
in to that list.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. So
or you might You might see Henry opening his own restaurant in Germany.
Never know. Yes.
That's a dream also. That's a dream also. It's something really
Absolutely.
I wish to do. But yeah, I'm so glad this business gave me that opportunity to think the other way. You know, in this life, we always think one way. You know, people when you're working for somebody, your whole life is you're just thinking one way. You don't think of what you can do outside this job. You just think of your job. You know, the European lifestyle is one man, one trouble. One man, one problem. So they tax you according to your status. If they see that you're living alone, they say, "Oh, you have less problem," but they don't know that you're from Africa. You have a bunch of problems, huh? And that's how they tax you. You know. So, but we know what we're facing. We know that we are even more than somebody that is keeping a wife at home and children. But because you have families back home, so you don't live. If you come here, don't live like them. They live a simple life. What they have is just for them. They can spend it all, and they are expecting another in the next month. So their own money comes every month. But what if you have a stream of income that pays you? Even in our community, in our business, there are another stream of income inside our own digital business. And you know, when you talk about being a coach and all that. So what about you enjoying this benefit of making income regularly apart from your job?
Absolutely.
So you're gonna be totally free, right? So we live like as from where we come from, we live just accordingly. That is how life goes.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for doing this, Henry. Really, really appreciate. And you have laid out everything what we need you for the people to come out and say, you know. And you laid out your story very well, and I think it will going to inspire people to take action and get out of that comfort zone. So thanks for doing this, Tara.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Henry. Can't wait to see you, you know, reaching all the milestones and, you know, adding your name to that job quitters list. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, Henry. Congratulations on everything that you have achieved so far, and continue your with your smart struggles instead of the hard struggles. I think you're definitely sound like you're on the right track. So all the very best, and we will watch your growth. We will watch your journey.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you guys. So bye.
So Jackie, you got a quote for us today?
Yes, I got one.
I knew it. Your face
you cannot control the waves, but you can learn how to surf.
Oh yeah.
So that's exactly what this story tells us today. That coming from Nigeria, you know, did studies, got degree, started working, you know, and you know, sending money overseas to support the family, and even paying his own bills, you know, which we have to. So life will throw you everything what it can, but it's all about how you learn new skills to, you know, evolve and come out as a winner, you know. And that's what he decided, Henry, you know, to run and get onto online world, work smart. That's what we want, you know. People need to understand that it's very important. Yes, sir.
It is. And I guess, you know what, you've also got to test yourself, don't you? You've got to, instead of shutting yourself down and say it's too late for me and all of that, you've got to put yourself out there and test new things. Absolutely. Couldn't agree with you more.
Okay, guys, we're going to leave you there. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We'll have some more fantastic stories for you coming up in the next couple of days.
Yes.